Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of HorrorHands, and for this video I'm going to be talking about Slender Man. So before I go into what I thought about this movie, this one, just to give you a bit of backstory if you're not aware, this film is actually based on a real urban legend that circulated in America, where teenagers were supposedly summoning up this Slender Man character, and in doing so, he kind of messed with their heads, and some of them disappeared and were thought to be abducted by this character. So really creepy stuff. And this movie kind of tells the story of that urban legend. And it follows these four teenage girls who come across the Slender Man legend and feel that they have to try and summon him up themselves. And sure enough, he starts to haunt them and mess with their heads, and one by one they go missing and are thought to be abducted by this Slender Man character. Overall, I was quite disappointed with this film. I thought it was a real missed opportunity to do something really creative. The Slender Man character himself, he kind of operates a bit like Freddy Krueger, in that he exists in kind of like another realm, but invades the real life world of the characters, if you will, and he can sort of make weird things happen and go through walls and doors and things like that. So potentially there was a lot of things they could have done with him, but they never really kind of do anything all that creative. They never sort of think outside the box. It's sort of very generic and very formulaic. So it was kind of disappointing in that sense. The film has a lot of kind of like really dreamy, trippy sequences where there's a lot of sort of strange camera work and spinning round and strange random images flashing up, which I didn't care for that much. It didn't seem like it did all that much for the film. It was just kind of weird, but at the same time a bit wishy-washy. I just didn't care for it. I would like to have seen him do more things with the Slender Man himself, but it never really kind of do anything like that. The characters in it were okay. The teenage girls were alright. They weren't annoying. Their acting was good. And there was a couple of things about this film that I liked. I liked the music. It had some really effective, creepy music. And I liked the use of locations in this film. There was a lot of scenes that took place in like the woods. So there was a lot of like thin, protruding trees that looked like they may or may not be Slender Man. So that was creepy. But ultimately, it was just very formulaic and just quite bland in places, which, like I say, is a shame because they could have gone down a really creative route with this Slender Man character and have him done some really kind of creative Freddy Krueger type things, but they never really did. So I feel like there's a good film in here somewhere, but it's just not quite got the right direction or anything like that. It never kind of really knows what it's doing. It just kind of hits you with these random weird camera angles and strange imagery, and then the Slender Man kind of just sort of hangs around in the background and looks a bit creepy, but ultimately nothing really exciting happens. So it was an okay film. I found it entertaining. I probably won't ever watch it again, but glad I've seen it, but nothing special in my opinion. From what I've seen of the reviews, I think most people kind of think that about the film, but feel free to let me know what you thought, and if you thought it was good. I'd be interested to know why. So thank you for watching. That's my thoughts on Slender Man. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for more videos.